Saint Germain. Know always that in any demand God is the sustaining power. You must keep aware of this fact in the use of all law. The constant consciousness that God is my perfect health, wealth, and is self-sustained will take one into the full visible manifestation of these conditions. Know God in me is the keeper of my treasure house. Then I know God produces in my visible use great abundance, money as fast as I require its use, and that it is never late, and that all my seeming obligations are taken care of on time. The joyous indifference of youth is really a letting go, and with love prevailing, it is the most potent power for manifestation. Discourse 11. Saint Germain. Students so often unknowingly drop into the mental attitude that they of the outer have to do certain things, when the true activity is but to keep the attention centered upon the mighty inner God power, which is the only presence that can ever achieve any permanent results. Affirmations. Use this constantly. I move within the core of the ray from the great central spiritual sun, and I am always within its invincible protection. Say to your mighty Master within, reveal to me something that will put my finances, which are mine by divine right, into my hands quickly and sustain me in it, through overwhelming and everlasting light and love. Say also, open your channels for my mighty supply, put it in my hands now and continue it permanently. God, open all channels for my money supply now, and I accept nothing else. Your only business is with the Master within. Say to it, dispense this in thy perfect way through me in wisdom and love. It replies, I, Christ, the beloved mighty I Am, being declared and to nothing else turning, show thee hidden riches from secret places. Surrender all attention to the I Am presence within you. Any one of you can now take the consciousness of a new activity and accomplish it as surely as you live. Say often, joyously, I stand with God, the supreme, reigning, conquering I Am presence. And as that I Am presence, I do not want for any good thing. Say also, God, give me some money now, today. This can no more fail than the universe can cease to exist.
Now, let us turn to the other. The question of supply that confronts mankind and brings such tragic distress to them. Above you in this source of this same mighty current of energy that heals your body, in your mighty I Am presence, is the treasure house of your world. Now, you do not see that. I did not at first, but when my calls began to be answered, and I saw that above me was that, or I found, rather, that above me was that power and intelligence that did release the supply to me, then later I saw that great presence of life, the mighty I Am, the same as you see each other, and have many times since, so I know that that great presence is there, regardless of any human opinion. But it is not imperative that you see that presence. But if you can in your feelings accept that that presence is there, then it becomes your treasure house. And now listen, friends of America, why this is so and why it's so practical. When you call to your great presence of life, the mighty I Am, and accept it as the treasure house, its love, wisdom, and power goes into action in the physical octave, brings about persons, places, and conditions to release the supply of money or whatever is required in your world to you through the power of divine love and wisdom. Therefore, there can be no reaction but perfection, because love, wisdom, and power has acted to bring about these conditions. If you will trust this, if you will make the call earnestly and sincerely, you will prove to yourself the truth of these words. And then you won't require any further assistance but your continued call to charge your body with health and your world of activity with success and the supply you require. It is definite, it's powerful, and never failed in a single instance in the world where mankind will give their confidence and application to it. We have found this absolutely infallible, and no person can possibly be injured in any way. The difference in our previous understanding and this today has been in the failure to know that above every human form is the individualized God presence of mighty I Am that is beating each human heart. Therefore, in that understanding, and which we have proven to the whole world, that call to that presence will be answered and is answered every time you call. If that is all doubts and fears removed from you, then mankind will see their answers quick enough. But you must apply the law. First, understand it, study, and understand the same as you apply your attention to anything else in the world which you're not familiar. This work is the most practical thing in the universe today. It is the law of life, your life set in action by your understanding and application of it. And therefore the conditions which mankind have fought over for centuries and thousands of wars have been set into action with the human idea of correcting the conditions has never corrected anything. And it only wears people out, exhausts their supply of energy and finance until they rest a while and go at it again. Therefore, beloved mankind, in your call to the mighty I Am presence today, you are setting into action the mightiest power in the universe to forever silence the human destructive qualities. And once you have gained the victory of anything, individually or for the nation, by your call to the mighty I Am presence, that condition is remedied forever. Even in the face of conditions, beloved ones, there is naught to fear in the world. There is only one power that can and will govern. And at your call, that power of God Almighty, the mighty I Am, the power of light, eternal, self-luminous intelligent substance, will release at your call and render that service to mankind, and it shall be forever sustained. Therefore, tonight we call that infinite power of light to take its dominion upon earth, hold its mighty directing powers about each one until only thyself is the only acting presence through every human form upon earth, therefore giving all mankind that happiness, that limitless supply, that peace on earth so long talked about. Oh, so many things have been talked about. Mighty I Am presence,
And in thy name, love, wisdom, and power, we call those things, those forces into action tonight, that no longer we talk about, but have manifest the full power of thy great glory on earth. And it shall be done. There is no power but thee. Therefore all human qualities must abide and give obedience to that. And we know it, and we stand with the full power of thy glory in its mighty action, as all mankind may come to understand and know, and in calling to thee, have the fullness of thy great power brought forth into action now, with its great, eternal, everlasting, sustaining power. Mighty I am present in the name, love, wisdom, and power which thou art. I charge this room with the ascended Master consciousness and presence. In the name, love, wisdom, and power which thou art, I charge the consciousness of each one here with that ascended Master presence, self-luminous intelligence, substance, and power of light that goes forth clearing the way before them, making easy, happy, and successful the way that does bring the instantaneous answer. Therefore, giving the beloved students everywhere the constant strength and confidence in their presence, in their call, and in themselves to have the freedom which they want. Nothing in the world shall stand between them and that eternal freedom and perfection. And here I am present in the name, love, wisdom, and power which thou art. I charge the purse, the pocketbook of each one here with that eternal supply of money that is never absent and is never late. Mighty I am present. The attention of each one is held upon thee, the treasure house of the universe, opening the doors of the treasure house of life. For in that is the only place there is anything to come to bless mankind, or ever did, or ever will. Therefore tonight, hold the attention of everyone upon thee, the treasure house of the universe, and those who are so in need of financial supply. Mighty I am present, unlock thy treasure house, release into their world and use the limitless supply they require, and see thy wisdom direct its use. See that mankind and the students of life no longer feel that limitation. Release and give thy directing powers to them, that they may use it properly, and that they may feel in their call the assurance of its immediate release. Therefore, with the speed of thought, have that release into their hands and use, to go forth in the service of the light, glorified with the happiness of its thine. Feel the fullness of it forever sustained. We thank thee.